Perfect. Okay, welcome to my kitchen. Okay, so today I am going to be making some salsa. And I really want some salsa and chips because that is good. Chips. Perfect. So I have all the ingredients. You guys can come along with me. And it's really hard to tell when you're going live, like, what's going to be, like, the best position because it's, like, black and white. So, just a little bit of movement. This right here. Oh, that's perfect. Bravo. Okay, so I need to go get my bowl, cutting board. Cutting board. Right here. And knife. Oh my gosh, guys, I didn't even introduce myself. Hey guys, I'm Gianna the Diva. Welcome back to my channel. Or if you know me by I'm Just a Diva. Hey, what's up? So I just thought of like making some salsa with you guys because I really want some salsa and chips. And yeah. So as you guys can see, I have all my ingredients. I have chips. I have some Marcelina cooking wine. No, this is not real wine. It's just vinegar, basically. Onion, lemon juice, 100% juice. I have some pickles, some basil leaves, some minced garlic. I have black pepper, salt, and the main ingredient, tomatoes. So yeah, let's get started. Let me go ahead and get my bowl. Bowl. And let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I'm going to start with is I want to do the hardest thing first, which is basically the onions, because the onions are they just burn my eyes every time I cut onions. So these are already pre-rinsed off. So yeah, this is actually a cooking video, really. And thank you guys for tuning in. Also, I'm going to go ahead and start cutting these little bit of onions that I have right now. Because they're already did. And I might chop onions a totally different way than you guys chop onions. So it's just which way you prefer. This is my first cooking video. I'm not the cook in the house. My twin sister, my dad. My dad can cook too. My twin sister, my mom, are mostly the cooks. But I can cook. I can cook some good greens, some chicken. I can cook some good stuff. Nice, delicious meals. Can you guys even see? There you guys go. Now you can see. And it's not like I'm a professional cook or anything, so I don't know the techniques of like the correct way to cut. So I don't want any negative comments saying that I don't know how to cut, because it's my way. My kitchen, my way. So, and you guys can cut it to the size that you want, but I kind of want mine is going to be chunky, so I kind of want them a little. I don't really want a lot of crunch, but I do want some goodness. OMG, guys, my eyes are already watering. I cannot stand the like juices from the onions or anything like that. I think this is about good enough. I think. You guys can go ahead and put it in a processor if you have a food cutter or vegetable cutter, whatever you guys have that can cut it. And you can be bougie and lazy, but I don't, so I have to hand cut them. And plus, it's way better just to get the experience. I think this is way more than enough for our delicious salsa. So we're gonna go ahead and season this with some black pepper. You want to lightly do it because this whole thing is about to be so good and so seasoned. So you don't want it to be over seasoned. Do you see how much I put in there, guys? Do you see? Yeah, that's how much I put, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and move it around. Move it around and make sure that that seasoning gets all up in there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and transport it to our bowl. Okay, now that we have that in this bowl, I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys out a little bit. And whew, my eyes are already watering. Whew. That's one thing that I do not like about cutting onions is your eyes. Okay, next thing is we're gonna go ahead and get the main ingredient, which is the tomatoes. Now I have these Roma tomatoes that I got. They're really cheap. They're maybe like $1.99, maybe. I'm not really sure. You can use the same knife. I'm using the same knife because they're all going in the same place. This piece is a little bit. And I like to cut it in. It doesn't really matter what kind of size. I actually kind of messed up with this one because, like I said, I want it to be chunky. And this is going to come out chunky if I cut them thinly. So you might want to cut them thick enough like this, maybe. Maybe even if you have bigger tomatoes, because that would even come out better. And I'm just cutting this thicker piece in 4 cubes. And I just dropped one, so 4 cubes. There you go. And then I'm just going to cut it one more time. Thinner pieces. Because I do want this to be chunky, but I do not want to get a whole big huge half of a tomato. How many of you guys like homemaking stuff? Because me and my twin sister, we kind of like homemaking stuff. We tried some homemade pancakes. They didn't turn out right. I think because we didn't have any eggs. But we used a no egg vegan recipe. I followed it exactly, but it just didn't come out quite right. But I like making stuff. I like putting stuff together, stuff like that. And plus, I just wanted a video idea for you guys because I do go live often, like mostly every day, mostly. And as I'm going, I'm not seasoning the tomatoes because I like the tomatoes to have a natural taste to it. And yeah, I'm not seasoning them. I just season the onions because, you know, if you eat onions a lot, and I eat onions a lot, that if you don't cook them, if you don't season them, then they have a very strong taste to it. Yeah. But this salsa is to be so good, so you don't even have to worry about that. So this is it this is it so far. It's looking so good already. It's looking exactly like a store-bought salsa already. Alright, I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut up the rest of this. Nah, actually, I'm going to go ahead and get my other bag because I actually opened another bag of tomatoes and I probably should use those first. Use all of those because I think there's like 2 left in there. I don't want to use all the tomatoes because we like sandwiches and stuff. So yeah. You can cut whatever like the ingredients I'm using. You can cut them as thick or thin as you want because everybody doesn't like chunky salsa and everybody doesn't like loose salsa. So it's to your liking. And this is like, you don't need no experience to do this. Like literally, I was just like, I really want some salsa and chips. My mom was like, okay, well, yeah, that sounds really good. You can go ahead and make it because we have some tomatoes. I was like, okay. So you have these other Roma, and I prefer the Roma instead of like the other kind, whatever other kind there are of tomatoes, because these ones are just more smaller, they're cuter, they're probably more softer to use also. Ooh, this one's really fun. And I like to use them like when they're really soft. Like as you guys can hear, this one's literally so firm and like a little bit hard. It wasn't ready for me to cut yet. Ooh, I almost cut my finger off. That's perfect. I think I'm just gonna cut this a little bit smaller. I think that's fine. I think it's fine. And then now that I have this, I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it around now because oh look, that looks so good. I could just eat it right now. This is a good vegan recipe, I guess you could say, because it's vegetables. You're not really using any, like, I'm pretty sure there's some like plant, like if you're vegetarian, then I'm pretty sure there's some plant-based seasonings that you can use, like basil, sweet basil. There's different kinds of herb seasonings. So yeah, you can use those to substitute your seasonings. And if you, for some reason, you can't use vinegar, then I'm pretty sure there's other substitutes that I don't really know at this moment. But if you can't use vinegar, which I don't think that, oh, this one's bad. Yeah, this one's bad. Nope, I'm not going to use that one. Might as well just go ahead and throw it away. Okay, so this is it right here. Nice chunky salsa-ness. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and get this minced garlic. Go ahead and pop it open. Mix it up and just pour a little dash of the minced garlic to like evenly coat. Like this. Like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and mix it up. This smells so good. You guys have no idea. You guys should be making this, cooking this while I'm talking to you guys because this just smells absolutely so delicious. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and season it with some black pepper. And like I said, you guys can use any seasoning you want. This is not like an absolute recipe that you guys need to follow. I'm just going to go ahead and use a little bit of Morton's iodized sea salt, and I'm going to pour some on my hands because this is like a big tube thing that you guys can see, and I don't want to make it look like I'm using a lot of salt. That much. Go ahead and mix it up now. It smells so good. You guys have no idea. And then as I'm going ahead and I'm mixing, I'm just putting my knife like this and I'm like chopping it a little bit. Just because I think it's a little bit too chunky for my liking. Just tad. Okay, that's perfect. And move this over. I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of basil leaf. All the vegetarians out here, this is for you. Just use a little bit, just to give it that delicious flavor. I'm gonna go ahead and use. I'm gonna go ahead and taste one. This is so good. Really good. Okay. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit of lemon pepper. This is one of my favorite seasonings to use. It gives it flavor. And I'm using some Flavor Mate Table Blend. This one isn't my favorite, but it does give it a nice taste to it. So it's perfect for your mixture. Look at this deliciousness. Looks so good. I want to taste one. It is so good. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the Marcella cooking wine. And this is it's a vinegar. It does have vinegar in it. It's not wine, actually. So it's children safe. And just pour a little bit in there to give it that nice flavor. It smells pretty good. Drop some here. That tastes so good. I'm going to go ahead and get my other choice. And this is the balsamic vinegar of Modena. This one is pure vinegar. Also, I wish you guys can smell it because it smells like really strong vinegar. Ooh. And it is black also. That is something different about it. If you guys have like red wine vinegar, then you guys can use that. If you have any other kinds of vinegar, go ahead and use them. They will save your life. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and get my I'm going to get my pickles. And I'm going to go ahead and just use a little pickle juice. And I'm going to go ahead and taste the pickle. Pickles are my favorite. I don't know about y'all, but I love pickles. I can eat pickles with lime salt or chile salt. Also another Mexican thing. So good. Absolutely so good. I love sour stuff. That's also one of my things I love. And now what I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do is let me see. This is turning out exactly as planned. It's turning out so good. As you guys can see, This is a really chunky consistency. This looks so good. Taste. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a little more lemon pepper because although it tastes good, it's not exactly to my liking. And it is stuck. Okay, perfect. So it came out. I have no idea why my light is flickering. Do you guys see that? Like literally, my light is flickering so much. I feel like it's about to go out. And it's not even raining or anything like that. It smells so good. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and use now. This is how it turned out. Chunky salsa. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to taste the juice. This is spicy salsa. So, all the spicy people who like spicy stuff, this is for you. This is spicy salsa. Really spicy salsa. And that is it for my delicious salsa. Go ahead and serve this on a plate. I'm super excited for people to try this. This is really spicy. It's really chunky. And yeah. So let me get a bowl to put this in. And down here in Texas, it is very Mexican-ish. Woo! I literally just almost spilled out all my vinegar wine. So, I have this little cute Mexican green bowl. It comes in like a pack for $1, like $1. I can pour some up in there. Perfect. Nice deliciousness like this. Oh, I literally just spilled some. We got the party size because everything's big in Texas. Let me open this. This is so good, Daddy. I mean, this is so good, guys. Okay, now here's for the final reveal of how it tastes on it. I'm super excited to try it. I like to get the juice too when I have salsa. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and pair it with another chip on top. This is how I like to do it. I don't do this all the time, but I'm doing it this time. Okay. Ooh, let me turn the camera. Okay. Final big reveal. That is like the best salsa ever. Oh my god, it's so good.
I never thought I could make some good salsa like this. This is my first time, guys. I've never ever made salsa in my whole entire life. This is the best thing I've ever tasted. This is pretty good. And you can go ahead and blend it up too. You can make this mixture, blend it up, and it'll become like soft, creamy salsa. If that's how some of you guys like it. But I like my salsa just like this. Just like this, honey boo boo. OMG, guys, this tastes so good. Mmm. Mmm. Mhm. 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 Mmm. So good. This is the best salsa. I'm gonna go ahead and have my twin sister go ahead and try the salsa. Come here. Stand back. It's spicy, girl. Here. Taste. How's it taste? Really good. Spicy too. That tastes super duper. That tastes good. I don't even like tomatoes, and that was good. It's good. Spicy. The mouth is on fire. Can I have one? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, guys, that is it for this video. We're about to throw down on this salsa. My dad likes it. My twin sister likes it. I'm pretty sure my mom's gonna like it, but she doesn't really like spicy stuff. But yeah, we make this whole big, huge batch of salsa. Hope you guys like this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, wow.